Hello everyone, Magdalena here, Wolf of Kites. Thank you so much for tuning in. So one of my lovely viewers, Kat Cruz, if I'm not mistaken, hi. So she suggested, she liked my prayer beads that I'm making for myself, and she suggested that I make a video about the process of making them. So I thought, yeah, that's fun. And I'm actually thinking about making a new set, so I thought I would just show you how I do it. First I wanted to show you my other sets. I've been showing them on the channel before, so this is how I usually do it. Like, I have a charm here, a bigger bead here, then there's this joining point, and here I have 21 with this one in the middle. And I use them for chanting, for praying. So these are the same models. This is for my matron goddess Dziedzilela. This is for the dark goddess Marzanna, with the owl. This is for thunder god Yash. See, so, and this is funny, not funny, this is cool actually, because this sign is also called the flower of Perun, which is, Perun is another version of his name. And I also made this. This is my earlier one for like longer prayers, not like chanting style, but longer prayers. So I have only 12 beads here, and the froggy here. And this is my first one, and it's, and it's not joined. So it's like a string, and I can actually put it around my neck, so it can be a necklace. And it's on, these are on pins, and this one is on a silver thread, but I do not really like it because, as you can see, they move around like that, and I don't really enjoy it. So I prefer this style, but yeah, this was kind of cool. I'm not using this one anymore. I'm actually thinking about assembling it and using beads for new creations. And yeah, what I usually do is I start with a project. So I write everything down, I make a little picture, and yeah. So today I will be making a set for connecting with god Nyja, or Weles, the lord of the underworld. He's like this father figure for me. And yeah, so I start with the sketch, then while doing the sketch, I think what kind of beads what material am I going to use, what charm, and so on. And what you need is these like crafting pliers. I have 3 types, and I use all of them, like all 3 of them, while creating a prayer bead set. So this one is for cutting. See, because when I'm using these pins, sometimes like with this size, these are 10 centimeter beads, then I think I don't need to cut the pins. But with anything smaller, I need to adjust the length. So I need pliers to cut, make them shorter. And this one is with round, see, it's, zoom. So this is round, so it's good for rolling the pin. So creating, let me show you, creating this, this loop here. Okay, I will show you when I'm making it. And lastly, these are just universally for holding stuff. And sometimes you need like 2 pliers at one time, so it's easier for you to manipulate certain things. And yeah, so first the charm. I have a charm picked here, so I have various charms that I ordered, and there is this charm that I picked for him, and it's the dragon or Żmi. See? So actually, from the place that I ordered this time, they had it with the clasp, so I need to remove it because I don't need it in my set. Oh, come back charms inside. So it's so much fun actually to look through those charms that they offer. I have different charms here. The deer and the peacock and a cock. It's a hen. And yeah, various things. Does it focus? Can you focus? Yeah. This one I got as an extra. I didn't order an elephant, but yeah. So I have this. Which will be my joining element. So if you want to make beads like this, you don't need anything special. There are really a lot of those joining elements for two. But if you want to make something like rosary style, so something that starts here and then like goes into like two directions, creating a loop, you need piece that would have 3 holes. So this will be my first hole, and probably somewhere here and here, here and here, I will add the second, the rest. So it will be something like this. The single loop will be facing down, and these will be up. So I had to pick, because yeah, I really wanted these nice sardonyx beads for Nyja, and they didn't have 20 of them. They only had 12. So I also bought these falcon's eye or hawk's eye, depending on the version, to add to these. And since I have 8 of these and 12 of these, I will be alternating between them, okay? And these are 6 millimeters, so something like this one that I have for Yash. So yeah, let's make some space. Sorry for the noise. And I will be needing these pins. Hope you can see everything. And it's good to just put your beads out. So yeah, so for this smaller beads, for the main beads, I have these. And for those 2 others, like single beads, I will have one smoky quartz, because the way I choose the beads is if they, in my mind or heart, align with the energy of the deity. Okay, so, and they don't have to even be stones. I love stones, that's why I use them. But these are glass pearls. They're quite cheap but pretty. Okay, so yeah, so there will be this one. Come out and the hematite. So for the one that will be next to the charm, which will be the hematite, I also have these caps. So you should be able to order these elements in stores that specialize in supplies for making jewelry, simply. And then now, move it. So what I do, some people measure the pins. I just do it like, I look at it and if it looks fine, then that's how I do it. What you can do is take one pin. They are like madly cheap, so it doesn't matter if you waste a few of them. You just take a pin. Oh, what have you done? So you take this pin and you put it here. Then you cut. Then you cut and you roll it, and then you see if the loop is too big or too small, and you can then adjust, and you can then wrap it and use it as your measuring tool. So you will have like pin this short, and then you can just measure your new one and then cut like that. But it's too much work for me, so I don't do that. By the way, I actually have been making prayer beads, like rosaries, actually when I was a kid. That's when I started, when I was still a Catholic. And I've actually found some of them recently when I was clearing our old house. But this time around I got inspired by Asha Mnomkwa. So hi, thank you, because she started making those beautiful prayer bead sets, and I wanted to make some of for myself too. I already had this this one, but with the silk thread, but then I saw hers with those pins, and yeah, it looked much better, and it works, it feels much better for me. So yeah, did I take the cups? Yeah, the caps. So first things first, I need to remove this little clasp here. So yeah, that's not always easy. See, this is what I was talking about. Sometimes, oh, you don't see anything, of course, sorry. I'm focusing on, hello, focus. Okay, well anyway, I need these two to grab this circle and then open it. Whee! Okay, done. So now I don't need that clasp, I will use it for something else. And this is cool because there is this loop of his, I don't know, like wings connected to his head. Nice. So then what I do, so I take this pin and I open it. So you need pins with loops on one end, and they are very, easy to change the shape of, to shape them. So you put it here, and you take it, and you close it. Of course, it's not easy with the camera here. I'll do my best. Sorry. All right, so he's here. And then next up, whenever I forget stuff, I just look at my sketch. I write down everything because sometimes you can forget what stones you used and you might want to know. So, okay, so with this one we won't be cutting anything because it's the 10 millimeters, and this one, these pins were like, what, 3 centimeters? And I remember it matched, so where is the hematite? Come on. So yeah, the cap and the other cap. Okay. Oh, I like how it looks like. And then you take the round tipped pliers. You see that they are not flat, they are round, to help you Oh, yeah, to help you roll your pin end. Sorry, when I'm doing this on camera, it's a bit more difficult. So you don't close it completely. You leave the space so you can put the next element, which in this case is this pretty flower. And then you close it. All right, so this is how we begin, and now we will go this way, around and back here. So again, I take a pen, I open it, boop, very easy. Maybe here, yeah, here is better. And then close it. Sorry, I need to make some stuff off camera because it's easier, maybe. So you just need to be careful to close the loop completely so it doesn't slide off. But if it does one day, don't worry, you have your pliers, you can fix your prayer beads. So yeah, I should have cut this first. See, I got caught up in a conversation with you. But yeah, you need to cut it. So I think it's more or less somewhere here. It depends what length of the pins you order. So yeah, I cut it like this. And then I take first the sardonyx, the 6mm bead. And then you just hold it. Sorry if it's not focusing properly, it likes this arrangement here. But yeah, so yeah, you go like that. And you know, you can see a lot of tutorials online on how to do it. I'm no specialist, to be honest. This is just how I do it. And then you can fix it a bit. Okay. Then you cut another another pin. It's good to like cover it with your hand because it will jump all over the place. Ugh. Okay, and then collect your tips here. So yeah, then you put it here. You close it. Close it. And then I take the falcon's eye. So I will be alternating and I will finish on the sardonyx before the smoky quartz. And so we're on the last bead. Of course I miscalculated because it's not possible to alternate when you have 4 and 6. But yeah, what I did was put 2 black here, 2 black here next to the smoky quartz, so I'm alternating. I don't know if it's visible. Yeah, these are the hawk's eyes or falcon's eyes. These are the sardonyx. And I have this one last bead. And I'm rolling it. You probably don't see it very well, I mean the details, but I will try and link a tutorial on rolling the pin, because yeah, it's not that complicated, but it's best if you can see it for yourself. So yeah, where was it? Whoops! I want it to be symmetrical, so I'm putting it here. this, and then I need to close it. Shoop. And yeah, and that's it, more or less. Just a little fixing. Okay, I think should be alright. So we have this beautiful and meaningful set of prayer beads. This is how it looks like. And by the way, also there is my image of Nyja for my Slavic Soul Oracle that is in progress. And I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please let me know, or any suggestions. And I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day. Bye.